Hi everyone, hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into Holochain right now, hot USDT. Just once again, thank you for your continued support across the channel and everything you do to contribute towards the growth of the channel. The likes, the comments, the shares, everything that you're doing. Okay, and the members of the Telegram group blowing up there. Fantastic, brilliant community of people that we've got in there. Not just covering these projects that I put in the videos, but all of us projects as well. People are just making money in there, and it's really, really good to see. We've built such a good community of people in there. The CoinsKid team there, Ed, all of you, George, Vishal, everyone that's helping out, and obviously Captain as well, the main man there that got this going, really kicked me up my arse and got me to get this going. It's all good, it's all golden. Okay, so it's going to dive into the Holo right now. Okay, you can see that we've got this price prediction up there. That's still on the table. Okay, that's on the table until you lose this low, right? If you was to lose this low, because this is what you call an impulsive wave, corrective wave, you corrective wave down and you start to push up. But what you've done, you've ran into resistance. Okay, you ran into these levels of resistance. Like I said to you, keeping on the 050, you've hit your head on that, you've come back down, and then what you're doing, you're falling again. So what you're potentially looking at here, you are looking at like coming down to test this level here. Okay, it's not bad. It doesn't mean that Holo's going to zero. Okay, this is why I'm making this hot update for you today. I didn't make one yesterday. I was so busy, so this is primary focus. I'll always, because I'm getting a lot of questions about hot, I'll always deliver a level of support to yourself. Okay, so at the minute you can see it looks bad that it's breaking down, but it's not effectively. I just want to reassure you that Holo's gone up a lot. Okay, and what you're potentially looking at here is if you do lose this support now, full transparency, if you do lose this, okay, then this next impulsive wave and that price prediction in the current time frame is off the table, because you will start to form a lower corrective wave. Do you see this? Impulsive wave, corrective wave, you actually come up out of rejection, you start to fall, lose this until you find the actual bottom, okay, which we assume that this was the bottom. Okay, which still could be the bottom. You might get the bounce off there, and that's effectively a WW bottom here, which again is a really, really good level of a really good thing that we target in this channel. Okay, and it's a really good thing that we target in this channel. You may be coming down and forming this W double bottom. Okay, something like this. Okay, and that's still on the cards, because what effectively you're doing here is making a high low. So if you get the bounce here, okay, you get some level of support here and you do march on, that's confidence to the fact that you are going to sort of march on towards that price target just there, because that's a very, very tradable event. If that does occur, okay, and obviously if it was happened before I can get another video out to you, I will show you a potential trade right there. Okay, so what it is, when you come down and make that low, that's a low, it comes back up and it forms a resistance line. Okay, and you can see where that resistance line currently sits. It's roughly round about there. Do you see that? Okay, so it's come up, it's at a level of resistance and it's coming back down, and then it's forming another low. It looks bad, but all it's doing is forming a higher low. Potentially it might, if it goes lower than this, then you are looking at a bit of a reversal, but I'll get to that in a moment. But what you want to see is this high low. You want to see a bounce here higher than this. Okay, because if that means that if you get that, okay, and you start to march back up through this yellow line, this red line, the 55 EMA and the 20 EMA on the 4-hourly time frame here, you're looking at this W double bottom, which is actually a really good strong reversal pattern, because what it shows that the selling pressure, the bears are running out of steam to push the price any lower than that low. Do you see what I mean? It's the same with a double top. Okay, when you go up and you make a high and a lower high, you roll over, you're running out of buying pressure effectively. Very similar to what you've got here, where you've run out of steam and you've rolled over. Okay, so what you've got here is this correction. Okay, so you come down and you hit this level of resistance as you come back up, which makes the resistance line. Okay, so what you need to do, if you do form this W double bottom, okay, by the time I've made a video tomorrow, this happens, if it starts to creep up, you need to see it break this level. Okay, you need to see it get through that level, back test the support, because you'll have a nice little trade there. Okay, and that trade is, and you can mark it like this, because you go from a neckline down to the peak of the bottom. Okay, and you move it up, and that's your potential price target there for hot. If it can break this key level of resistance right there that sits just there at 023, okay, 023821, if it can get through that, then you will look at a nice little pump for hot. Okay, because it's a reversal trend, it's a reversal pattern up to that 0286,708, which from this point is a nice little trade of 38%. So it's a whopping trade. Okay, don't forget that how far hot has come. Okay, we've already spoken about that in the previous videos. Okay, and as you go up, you hit resistance, you fall back on your testament support. You're still in a bullish continuation trend. Okay, just like here where you went up, you had that consolidation event, you rolled over, you went sideways, looked bad, looked like you were going to collapse, but what you did, you actually just got this thing here called the EMA retest, where you get the yellow line come together with a red line, and that's potentially what you're looking at right now, is this yellow line coming together with the red line. What you need to see there is that coming together, okay, and a repel, where the yellow line does something like this. It curls up like that, okay, and the red line goes with it. It pulls it with it, and what it does, it slingshots the price up. It gives it an enormous amount of power to get through that resistance, okay, because it's struggling to get through that resistance. You can see it is. Get through that, back to support, and march on to that high there, and then eventually that high. So what I'm saying here, keep an eye on hot. You can't afford to lose this level of support. If you lose that level of support, okay, you're making a lower low, okay, and then effectively you are rolling over, and then what you do, you zoom out and you target key levels of support. We've already got you this level of support there, and another level of support is a previous swing high, which is this level here. So you could see hot sell off quite quickly, okay, and roll over and come to this level here. There's always give you the full transparency in this channel. I'll always tell you the key levels of support. So you've got that 0.011,502 down there, which would be a really, really large correction from this point here. You're looking at a whopping 44% correction for hot. You know what? We're in a bull market. There's no signs of that at the moment, but you have got to keep an eye on Bitcoin, okay? And with Bitcoin, I'll just show you quickly what we've got going on with Bitcoin, because I don't usually make the Bitcoin videos anymore because I'm not busy with other projects. What we've got going on with Bitcoin is this inverse head and shoulders, okay? And we're looking to get up to this price target here. At the moment, it looks on the cards, but you can see is it's broken up this resistance line of this inverse head and shoulders that we've been targeting in the Telegram group there. It's broke up and it's hitting a level of resistance, which is the previous all-time high. It's falling back on this resistance level of this inverse head and shoulders, now acting as support. Do you see that? So that's good. It's good because you don't want it's not going to go there overnight, like everything. Don't go there overnight. You have these targets that are forecast and they take a while to get there, okay? Just like that price prediction that we've got in Holo, okay, in hot. Won't get there overnight. It hits levels of resistance, falls back on support, and obviously falls back on to support to solidify that it is support, okay? So basically, you know, keep an eye on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin doesn't shit the bed and roll over and falls out of this level of support now because it's broke it as resistance, if it falls through this and loses it as support, then you will be looking at larger correction for hot, okay? And that's always an indicator as well. But at the moment, hot's holding really well. I'm not going to lie to you, okay? It's showing really good strength, okay? Where is it? Where's hot gone? Alphabetically ordered. There it is. It's showing really good strength. I know, like, it looks bad, but it's actually not. You're in a massive uptrend, okay? And that's signified by these EMAs, okay? All you're doing is just getting that. That's what you got on the card at the minute, okay? Where you rolled over, you're consolidating, you're back testing these EMAs, okay? You fall through and you're back testing, you're bouncing off the red line, which is a 55. You're just getting confirmation and refueling these rocket ships. You're getting that EMA retest right there. You're getting that EMA retest. Do you see that? I know it's a bit messy. I'll tidy that up so you can see a little bit better, okay? In fact, I'll drop the fibs off because you might see it a little bit better. I'll drop all that rubbish out now because we've got the price targets. So you're basically looking where it's coming together, this yellow line and the red line. Look, it's pulling it for a retest just to confirm that you are still in an uptrend, okay? And hopefully, you know, you do form this higher low just here, this higher low, because that's a continuation trend. And all you're doing there effectively, look, like we target in the channel, if you can get that bounce here, you know, you're forming an ascending triangle. You're bouncing up there and you're doing something like that, and then boom, you break out, okay? And it's all patterns into one. So the patterns at play until invalidated away. The only way this pattern will be invalidated away, if you start to fall a lower low here, if you start forming that lower low, then yeah, you are going to be looking at that larger correction, and that would be an exit strategy, to be fair. You know, I don't give you financial advice, but you know, that's why I always say take profits. You know, when you're seeing overextended price action against EMAs, okay, there's always signs and indicators there. For example, you know, this red line, look how far away it is from the yellow line. That's a massive indicator that you're going to roll over, okay? And that's an indicator to take profits, just like there. Look how far away that red line is from the yellow line. You're going to roll over, take profits, okay? Not financial advice, not financial advice. Buy back in on the retest of the EMAs, confluence of the fact that you are still in an uptrend. So again, this is a really crucial time. You can't make a lower low than 0.191071, okay, because you're losing that base there as a support, okay? You're invalidating this corrective wave, a new impulsive wave that you've got going on. But at the minute, my outlook is still bullish, okay? You are looking to hold this, hopefully, hold this. EMA retest, slingshot, over its shoulder, go on, march on and get to that all-time high for hot there, and march on in this bull trend. We're in a massive bull market here. I don't know if you're aware of that, but we're in a massive bull market at the moment. You know, and you potentially look back on all that as something like this, where it rolled over, retest support, you know, and just confirmed that it was in support and just marched on. So that's hot. I've given you this update today. Very busy today. I'm here, there and everywhere. So do take care, everyone, and trade safe, and do keep an eye on those levels that I've targeted for you there. It's looking good. It's looking good. Hold that support just there, okay? Take care all. Bye-bye.